Where are you?
So how does a relay operate?
The purpose of the relay is obviously to charge the leisure batteries when the engine is running, and to kind of break the connection. So you can see on there, if I kind of zoom in a bit, you can just about see it. But it's when the starter battery gets up to 13.3 volts, kind of clicks over and it charges the leisure battery as well. When it drops to 12.6, it disconnects the two batteries, and you kind of hear like a clicking sound, just so it doesn't obviously drain the starter battery.
How do I connect it all up?
Okay, so this is the relay, the Durite relay. I will explain where the cables come from and obviously where they go to. It's a bit messy with the wiring at the minute, which I need to sort out, and I'll go through the other bits that are on this board as well. But if I just zoom in a second, this cable here, which is a 16mm cable, as you can see, if you can see that, yeah, there it is, 110 amps. This comes from the engine bay, from the starter battery, and I fed it all the way through until it got to the back here, and then it connects into there. Okay, so there's my starter battery. It's the positive terminal, and this is what connects, goes all the way through the van and connects to the relay. So start off here. It's obviously a fuse just there, blade fuse. Remember to put them in last, which obviously I'll talk you through a bit later. Trying to find a hole to get it through. You'll have to take this out. Just zoom out a bit. You'll have to take this out. Just release this rubber here. There's a couple of bolts that hold it in. Just unscrew it and just put a couple of holes in yourself, and just make sure it's all sort of protected so it doesn't snag on the cabling. Might be worth trying to label some of your cables as well, which may help you. So yeah, so that feeds through there and goes through the glove compartment, which I'll just come around and show you. You'll have to take the glove compartment out. There's several bolts, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the back there, and then maybe a 6 somewhere. But yeah, get them all out. Just pull this glove compartment out, and then at the back you'll see quite easily where it kind of comes through. Put a screwdriver in there just to kind of help you feed the wires through. And then what you'll need to do, so if you take this section off, pull this rubber up, and literally just feed it all the way through here. This is where I fed it. So through here, under this step, then back through and under here. If I come around, it's pretty much all under there. Goes all the way through, and then I've got it going through the back of the paneling, so it's not in the units at all. It's all through behind the panels. It goes all the way through. So that's the panel here. I put a hole in this panel and then pulled a few of the cables through, and just comes around the back. Obviously I have to tidy all of this up yet, but just to give you an idea of where to kind of map the cables. But yeah, it's all behind the panels. This cable coming out the other end, and this goes down to the leisure batteries, which I'll show you in a second. This right here is obviously the ground, which just goes into the side of the chassis. Just, you can't quite see it down there, but it just goes in and grounds into the chassis. So let me just show you this cable, which goes down to the leisure batteries. I'll bring it down underneath. Okay, so here it is here. This cable here comes down from the relay and just comes down. There's a blade fuse just here. I don't know if you see it's a bit dark in there. Just in that. That's a blade fuse in there. That goes and connects to the positive terminal on the battery, which is just in there. It's a little bit messy at the minute with all the cables, but you can see it just connects to the top there. There's a couple of other feeds on there as well, which I'll explain in a different video. So that comes from the relay, just to recap, down to this fuse holder blade fuse there, and then onto the positive just over there.